Welcome everybody to 1 hour of miniature goodness, and today we have a special type of show. Today we have some of the Greek Odyssey miniatures to show you all. So we're going to slowly go through a few of the miniatures, and the reason why I'm doing this tonight is because I'm showing you the bronze golem. This is sculpted by Chris Lewis. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to paint the patina effect of the oxidation. I had to look this up on Google, by the way, of the oxidation of the bronze metal. Thank you for subscribing, Gareth, the Star Wars man. Thank you so much. And I've been trying to work out how to paint it for a long time, and I think I showed you before in a show I did on how I did the patina effect on the bronze, and now I've mastered it now, so now I can show you how to get your bronze looking absolutely amazing and really fast and simple. It's gonna blow you away, and it's gonna be amazing for you guys to be able to paint your miniatures super fast in bronze and have that effect. And you can use this for all your types of statues and things. It's a super easy way to paint bronze. Now what I've done to begin with on this miniature is I've given it a coat of dragon white. So this is MSP dragon white, and I've given it a paint of, this is the Vallejo bronze. So I've just used one layer of the Vallejo bronze, but what we need to do is get on with that first before I show you the miniatures, because it's important that we get all the ink washes dried first before we continue. So I shall quickly say hello to everybody in chat, and of course it's zoomed up. I can't see anybody. Okay, let me see. I can see. I know the Goblin Emperor's in chat. My dad, Ron. Sculptor's in chat. We got James McCoy's there. We got Rod's there. Gareth the Star Wars man, of course, who has just subscribed. Thank you again. Stuart's in chat. James McCoy. I think I saw the Waffle Witch as well. And yes, the Waffle Witch is there. And of course, Tal's in chat. Welcome, Tal. Lovely to see you. Okay, so what I need to do, because this show is gone before it's even started, the first thing we need to do is I've added this bronze, and I let that dry off. But what we need to do now is we need to add a little brown ink wash. So we'll quickly get through that first. We'll add this brown ink wash all over the bronze area of this miniature. Like I say, it's a super simple paint, and it's so effective. You are gonna love this. I love it, so you guys will love it as well. Painterly Git, hello Painterly Git. I did see someone saying about which cat was it that destroyed my workshop. That'll be Millie. Gareth, I think, said it. Yes, I had a lovely thing over the weekend. My cat, I got 3 cats. I got Millie, Lily and Molly. Now Millie is the sneaky one. She's the skinny one, and she gets into everywhere. Anyway, over the weekend, Millie sneaked into my workshop, and I didn't know she was in there. Now I got plant pots on top of all my monitors and around the room, and what she did was she knocked off all the plant pots all over the workshop, and of course she broke my miniatures. All the miniatures that I had made of clay that were on the shelves, they all became jigsaw puzzles. They all became jigsaw puzzles. But what the worst thing she did was, I'd only just watered my flower pots, and what happened was she knocked one of the flower pots on top of my Alienware laptop, and now the Alien laptop is absolutely ruined because all the water and gunk from the laptop, from the flower pot, went all into the keyboard. So yeah. she was nearly made into a new set of cat slippers. so there we are. I still love my cats though. I wasn't so angry. I wasn't so angry about my own personal possessions. I mean, end of the day, my partner and I, we chose to have animals, so we knew the risks. But I don't want my miniatures that I'm painting for you guys to get smashed or ruined. So that upset me more, because the cat had broken miniatures that were supposed to be going out to people. So I'm going to have to repair or replace miniatures, which is a shame. But life goes on. Okay, now I wanted to get this ink wash on very quickly because, like I said, the show is only an hour. So what I need to do is just get this ink wash on here. As you can see, just by adding a brown ink wash to the actual bronze, that looks absolutely fab anyway. I mean, it's such a simple thing to do. But what we need to do now is we're going to get a tissue. I'm going to start removing the excess ink from all over this mini. So a good old dab with the old tissue, just letting the recesses keep the ink wash, and that's all we need to do. And while this is drying, we can take a look at the other lovely miniatures in the set. Hello Volio14, nice to see you. Now I see Rod the Bender is streaming tonight. She's on early, so if someone reminds me before I finish the stream, we'll go straight across after I've finished and we shall raid her, because I think she streams for about 2 hours, so she should still be streaming when I finish the show later. Okay, so we're taking off the excess. This is such an easy miniature to paint, but like I say, once you see the finished effect, you'll see what all the fuss is about, and it really does look nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, a little bit more there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to leave that dry over here, and we'll start taking a look at the miniatures from the Greek Odyssey expansion set. Now I haven't got all the miniatures from the set here today because I've already painted quite a few and I haven't got them anymore, but we shall start with Pegasus and we'll get some nice focus and we'll have a little look-see. Yeah. Now I love Greek Odyssey. It was Clash of the Titans and Jason and the Argonauts. All those films, well, Jason and the Argonauts, but yes, Jason and the Argonauts from the 60s. I think it's a 68 or 69 movie. That's what started me, my love for fantasy miniatures. Of course, you had Jason and the Argonauts as well. But these miniatures are definitely what started many of us into the love of fantasy miniatures. Hello, the Bull GM. I'm sure Tal actually remembers going to the cinema to watch it in the 60s. Oh. Let me get my little sheet out so I can tell you the sculptors' names and everything. Right, that's Julie Gulfrey sculpted this miniature. I want to give a shout out to Naif. I don't know if Naif is in chat tonight. He'll probably be in a bit later if he is. Naif gave me a PDF file of all the different names and sculptors of the miniatures, which was absolutely fantastic, because this is from the Bones 5 Kickstarter, of course. So what happens is when you buy your Bones 5 Kickstarter expansion, you actually don't get any names on the miniatures, or you don't know who sculpted the miniatures, and they've kindly sent me a PDF of all the different well, you was born in 76, or you are 76, Tal? I'm not quite sure. I love him to bits, honestly. Okay, okay, let's have a look at these. We got Satyr. This is by Christine Van Patten. Now, many of you have probably already seen a lot of these Bones miniatures on the actual Reaper streams, but I want to sort of show you myself what I've got, because all these are going to be painted, and they're absolutely beautiful miniatures, all of them. Now we've got the Fawn, again, Christine Van Patten. Is the picture clear enough for everybody? Hello, Rod. How you doing? Good stuff. Good stuff. We've also got Argonauts. We've got the Argonaut there. I'm gonna call this one Jason. Let me see who sculpted it now. I've got this little thing here I can flick up and down. This is Jean Van Home. Oh, the Greek Odyssey miniatures. I mean, you've got all the different sculptures. Bobby Jackson's in here as well. Jason Weeby, he's in the collection as well. So you've got all that absolutely awesome sculptors doing these miniatures. Now, as you know, this month, I think it's the end of this month, we shall be having the next Bones 6 Kickstarter. So I hope you're all saving up your pennies for the Bones 6 Kickstarter. Now remember, with the Bones Reaper Miniatures Bones Kickstarters, you don't have to have you don't have to pay all at the same time. In fact, with the Bones 5 Kickstarter, I paid for my Kickstarter over 2 years. So when you actually back the Kickstarter, you can buy the core set from the Kickstarter, for example, and then you can add on as the years progress, because it normally takes 2 years minimum for you to actually receive your Bones Kickstarter. But throughout that time, you can actually add more miniatures to your collection to buy. This miniature, by the way, is Hercules. This is a Bobby Jackson miniature. And this is why I do like the Bones Kickstarter, because it does give you time to save up. Because I think I added at least 6 or 7 times to the Bones 5 Kickstarter. It was ridiculous how much money I spent. See if we can get a bit closer. I don't know, it seems very dark in my room tonight. I got all the lights on. How's that? There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We got the lion. This is a Nemean lion. Now I don't know the sculptor's name of this one. If anyone in chat knows the sculptor's name, then give a shout out to the sculptor. It's even got his nuts, look. Now that's what you call high detail. You could use this for the Lion Witch of the wardrobe or anything, couldn't you? Very nice. Now I shall be doing a paint of this miniature. Lions are very simple to paint, and it's an enjoyable paint. Okay, moving on. Oh, we got an archer here. These are like these. Oh, let me see where I can find it now. There we are. This is the archer again. Jean Van Home sculpted this one. Absolutely beautiful sculpts. A lot of these don't actually need bases. I will be adding some bases today, by the way. I'll just be sticking them to the different size base boss bases. Put a white card behind the figures, Mum said. I haven't got autofocus on this this camera. My fingers look really wrinkly tonight, don't they? Look at that. I'm nearly as old as Tao. Oh no. Oh, I love being nasty to Tao. Okay, let's move. Let's carry on. Let's see where we are now. Right, we're on to the harpies now. Let's see if we get closer. There we are. Now, if these are absolutely beautiful. These are Julie Gulfrey. Like I said, what I'm doing tonight, I'm just showing you the miniatures from the box here while the ink wash is dry on my miniature there, the bronze golem, because it's such an easy paint tonight. It's very, very simple. So I thought I'd show you some of the miniatures from my collection, from the Bones 5 collection. This is the other one. Oh, I know. I can't help it. I'll apologise to Tal. I'll send him a Zimmer frame. That'll cheer him up. Now, as I was talking on the last show, the Bones, like I say, the Bones 6 Kickstarter is starting very shortly, and Reaper Miniatures have been very, very kind to me and sent me some prototype miniatures from the Bones 6 Kickstarter, and I will be doing some special shows on my channel, painting those miniatures and showing you the miniatures from the Bones 6 Kickstarter. I might even do a little giveaway of one of the miniatures from the Bones 6, so it will be a very, very, very limited and special thing, because you will have a miniature 2 years before they actually get released. So that will be very something for you all to get excited about. Thank you, Tal. Right, we got the Centaur. Now, this I don't know the sculptor's name on this one, but it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go check our mini. Let's take away a bit of the thing there. I think we'll carry on with this for a little bit now. So for the second stage, all we need to do is go back over and dry brush. What I'm going to do is get my little palette up here. I'll go back in. I'll just quickly go back. There you go. I need a little bit of dragon white, just a tiny little bit of dragon white. And I need a little bit of that bronze that I was using earlier for the actual miniature. So a tiny bit of bronze, tiny bit of white on the palette. We just need a little dry brush. I'll just drink some of my Ribena wine. Yum, yum, yum. A little tissue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little 50-50 of the white and the gold onto my tissue here. So it's a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to take this over the whole of the miniature just a little bit. This will just go onto the highest areas of this miniature. So I've just added a tiny bit of dragon white in with my bronze colour, and now I'm just dry brushing over the whole miniature, nice and fast and simple. This is kind of tarnishing the bronze really, and this is all we need to do before we start adding the last effect, which of course is the patina effect of the bronze. But it's such a fast and easy way, and it absolutely looks fantastic once it's done. Now we added the brown ink wash to begin with. This is picking out all the details of the miniature and making all the lovely colours of the come through, and of course it's given a shade as well by going into all the recesses of the miniature. So what we're after now is just to make it look a little bit more worn. Now just by going over with this dry brush here, and we just keep on going around, and that's all I need to do. Like so. So far, all we've got so far is I started off with dragon white. I've gone over the miniature with bronze from Valletta. And then I have added a brown ink wash, and now I've just dry brushed with a mixture of white and bronze together, and that's the stage we're at now. There's only one more stage to go, and that is adding that patina effect. So we'll just let that dry off a little bit more, and we'll go back to our miniatures. Hello Renegade Shank. Hello Cold Dare, nice to see you. Okay, so we'll go back to our minis. Now we got the Griffin, Hippogriffin, I think this one is. Let me see, I think I said the right name. Let me see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it there? Yes, oh, it's a hippogriff. And this is Julie Godfrey. This is a good size mini. Now with all these miniatures, what I'm going to be doing with these miniatures, I got my base boss bases. Of course, this one will be going onto a 100mm base boss base. Now, the base boss bases did just have a Kickstarter. If you missed a Kickstarter, I would not worry too much, because when the Bone 6 Kickstarter comes out, Reaper Miniatures normally has a huge selection of base boss bases with their actual Kickstarter that you can buy. Now I will be painting this one live on show. Absolutely gorgeous miniature. And I will be painting this one on show as well, on the Twitch show. Of course, this is the Hydra. Let me see who sculpted the Hydra. The Hydra was sculpted by Julie Godfrey as well. Again, it's an absolutely beautiful sculpt. Yes, it would. James McCoy. Like I say, I'm using the I'm slowly using the Reaper miniatures for proxies for my Lord of the Rings games. I'm finding some fantastic miniatures to used for Lord of the Rings from Reaper. But this one I'll definitely be painting on one of my live streams. Oh, is it still going, Dave? Well, if anybody wants Base Boss bases, the Kickstarter by Cold Air has just said in chat is still going live. So you've got 90 minutes left. Everybody leaves the stream. No, stay. Absolutely beautiful miniature. This one again, this will be actually onto a, what we'll do is we'll put that one onto a 100mm Base Boss base. Now the Base Boss bases, I will give them a shout out as well, because they are the best bases. They do oval bases as well, so if you are a huge Warhammer fan, they do the oval bases as well, which you'd use in Warhammer and also in 40k. So you can get some nice cheap bases for your Warhammer games, which are probably a lot cheaper than Games Workshop. Okay, moving on. Now let's go to the Cloud Giant. Let me see. Excuse me for fiddling. I am going up and down on my little PDF file trying to find the correct names of everything. It doesn't look like it's actually on the PDF file. I can't see it. 1 second. No, can't see it. Anyway, this was in the box. I was going for Cloud Giant. I'm assuming it's a Cloud Giant. This is an absolutely gorgeous miniature, nice large miniature. It's absolutely beautiful sculpt in all the right places. It's got a very nice shape. It's beautiful. This I will paint on stream as well. Very nice miniature. Xena Warrior Princess. I have seen this painted blue, so I did assume it was a Cloud Giant. Personally, I would paint this one in flesh tones. I think it would look much more nice in flesh tones. But absolutely beautiful miniature. Now, let me see if I can. I'll take one more look on this. One more look. There she is. There, I found her. She's the Cloud Giantess. This is the Cloud Giantess by Jean Van Holm. Absolutely beautiful sculpt. Beautiful miniature. Paint it granite. Yes, I could actually. I could make it into a like a sculpture. Okay, moving on. We've got some statues. Let me see here. Again, I'll have to go through my little list for the correct names. There we are. We've got the Zeus column and Hera column. Very nice. Now, this one here is Zeus, of course. Chris Lewis sculpted these ones, by the way. Now this one is Hera. Now with this one, as you can see, it's gone a bit bendy. Same with the Bones miniatures, same with the Bones White miniatures. All you need to do to straighten this miniature out is put it in boiling hot water straight from the kettle. Just plonk. Just plonk the miniature into a cup and leave it there for a couple of seconds. Hello Mokai, and what will happen is it will bend back into shape. And then if you want to keep the shape, all you do is you put it into freezing cold water directly out of the hot water, and that will bend back into shape quite nicely. And you can do that for all your different types of plastic miniatures. It works for your Mantic Games miniatures as well. Any soft type of plastic, that's how you straighten your miniatures. Very, very simple way to fix things. Okay, moving on. We have Cerebus, the three-headed hound. This is an absolutely beautiful miniature. I have actually given this miniature away to somebody on Twitter today. I was feeling in a generous mood. So somebody, some random person said, "Oh, I want one." So I'm going to paint this up. When I get round to painting it up, I'll send it away. And it'll be a nice little prezi to put into someone's Dungeons and Dragons game. Oh, I didn't say who it was who sculpted this miniature. Oh, it doesn't say who sculpted this one. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's have a look. What else have we missed? We got a little doggy, a little stretched out doggy. This is the Le Crotta by Jeff Valley. Now, Jeff Valley is somebody I haven't heard a lot about in the sculpting world. Maybe I am missing him, but it's a very, very nice sculpt. Thank you for the shout out, Bull GM. For the cheer, sorry, I should say. But it's a very, very nice sculpt. And I don't know if Jeff Valley is an old school sculptor or he's new to the scene. But I'm starting to see more and more of his work. Very impressive. Thank you, Bull GM. I tried to be as nice as possible to people. Until they cross me. Then they see the dark side. Okay. We have a mage. Let's bring it a bit closer with this one. There we are. Now, the mage was sculpted again by Gene Van Home. Absolutely beautiful sculpts. Oh, I wish the dark side did have cookies. I'm still on my diet, Mokai. It's doing my nutting. Saying that, I have been losing tons of weight. Doing lots of cycling, walking. Scorpio and myself, we walked up to the mountains on the weekend. We got halfway up the mountain behind our house, which is kind of at a 45-degree angle. But the fact that we got so far up was amazing, and I think we should both be very proud of ourselves. We are trying our best to lose weight, but seriously, when you're in your 50s, it starts to get hard. Not saying Claire's not in her 50s, by the way. Oh my god, she'll kill me if I said she was in her 50s. It is very, very difficult to lose weight as you get older. Your metabolism is completely different. I mean, when I was younger, I'd have like 2 Mars bars for breakfast and 2 Mars bars in the afternoon and 2 Mars bars for going before bed. You know, you just stuff yourself with crap, McDonald's, everything all day long. And I was like a little twiglet. I was a little twiglet. Now now I just think about a cookie and I put on a couple of pounds. Honest to God, it's unfair. Life is unfair, believe me. Cookie. Nah, it's just so, it's wrong. Okay, now we are coming to my favourite. We're coming to my favourite miniature of the whole set. Believe it or not, these three little miniatures are my favourite from the whole of the Greek Odyssey set. Not the big miniature. This little one here. Now I'll just find the name of the sculptor. And I've lost it. Where is it? 1 second. Won't be long. Won't be long. Circe. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful miniature. Let me get some focus as well. Again, it's a very, very beautiful, rounded, sensual miniature. But it's not this miniature that I love the most, even though it's absolutely fantastic. My favourite miniature are these little piggies. Look, little piggies. Oh, little ball piggies. Look at them. Absolutely beautiful. They're gorgeous little piggies. Yeah, so I'll be painting those on show as well. So we'll be we'll have the little piggies. Yes. Oh, I love little piggies. Now, my dad, I don't know if he's still in chat. He's probably walked away in shame by now of the embarrassment of his son. But my dad used to. You can't say collect guinea pigs, because that sounds like you're going to put the guinea pig on a shelf, doesn't it? My dad, I don't know if you call it a herd of guinea pigs, but at one stage, my father, he had a piggy farm of guinea pigs, which he used to breed and sell. But I think he had 30 or 40 little piggies, and it was just a, you know, that's what I kind of grew up with, my dad and his little piggies. So you know. a squeak of, is that what they call it? A squeak of piggies? Okay, I think we are able now. I think that's all the miniatures I've gone through that I had out of that box. So what we'll do is we shall finish off the very, very simple golem today. For some reason it seems very dark. And it's not that dark here. Let's see. Maybe I need to go a bit higher. There we are. There we are. For some reason I was getting a shade. Good. Okay, now to do the patina effect of the oxidation of bronze. Awesome and very simple. All we need: spectral glow. Spectral glow from MSP Paints. Now for Rod, if Rod's in chat, he likes to have the different ones. This is 09416 Spectral Glow. A group of guinea pigs is called a herd. It's a beautiful paint. It's a beautiful paint. The diet is making him lightheaded. Honestly, it is. Then again, I mean, I went over every Friday, as you all know, every Friday now, I go over to my parents' house and I make cookies. I don't make cookies actually. I make muffins with my dad. Now, last Friday, I made 9 gluten-free blueberry muffins. 9, and I made them on the Friday. And they were gone by the Saturday. I mean, yeah, I'm saying about my diet, but oof, it's a toughie. It is a toughie. Okay, right. Let me tell you what I'm doing, or else you'll all get lost. So all I'm doing here is I've got this absolutely beautiful spectral glow. Now this is where it gets quite tricky, but it's very simple. All we do is got a nice old brush here, just with some clean water, and I'm just going to start adding. I'm going to take some away, it's a bit too much there. I'm just going to start adding water, so we're roughly looking for a 50-50 mix of spectral glow and just plain water. And just check the consistency on my palette there. A little bit more water. And this is absolutely super simple. Now, if you own a old shop selling antiques, this would be a fantastic way to con people. This would be a fantastic way to con people into buying bronze items and saying they're ultra rare. Okay, so all we do now is make sure we've got a tissue to hand. And all I'm going to do is cover the whole miniature in this beautiful 50 watered down spectral glow and water. And what happens is, when we take off the excess in a minute, when this dries, it'll go into almost a powder form all over your miniature, but it looks exactly like the patina effect on your bronze miniatures. And it's so simple. Again, it's just 50% water and 50% of your spectral glow. Just add it directly over all the bronze areas. Let it go into all the recesses. Now you can do this for statues and sculptors, all the different things that you want an old metal finish. my my stomach is a freezer, Dad. Honestly, trust me. Yes, it could indeed, Kwood Publishing. And welcome, Kwood Publishing. Lovely to see you in chat. So I just keep dabbing this all on. Like I say, it's super simple. The key to this is to make sure it's watered down. It would not work if you just added this directly from the pot. It would be awful. So what we're trying to do is you have it totally watered down, let it go into all the recesses. There we go. Now all we need to do is, again, we go over the miniature with our tissue and start removing on the highest areas, so we're keeping all that lovely colour in all the darkest parts of the miniature. Just keep working our way around. It's such an awesome effect. I love it, absolutely love it. Now, I found this by chance, just by trial and error. I didn't watch any videos on it. I didn't do anything. I just experimented with the colours, and that is the key to miniature painting as well. Is try things yourself. I know you're watching this video to get inspiration and learn things, but the key as well to enjoying the hobby is also to experiment yourself with the paints and try different techniques. Because I found this just purely by chance, and I just worked out how much water to add to the mixture, and that was it. It was done. It was finished. But that's the joy of miniature painting, and buying books from indie companies, of course. So there we are. That's how simple it is to do your bronze effect for a miniature. And that's it really. What I'll do is I'll quickly paint the base, and that's all I can show you for today. That's how simple and easy it is to do that effect for all your miniatures. Now you can use this for so many things. I mean, you could do these in bronze. You could do all sorts of different things. For the base, I'm just going to put some concrete grey for the base. A little bit of concrete grey, and we'll just quickly go over that base there. Once this is dry as well, it looks even better when it's fully dry. Thank you, Painted Legate, and thank you for the cheer. It's very kind of you. Oh, we just add a little bit of grey to the base. And what I'll do is add a black ink wash over the top of this grey. That will show every single stone detail on the actual miniature. But as you can see, it's just a super way to paint your patina effect. I've said that so many times today. I didn't even know it's called a patina until, of course, it was Googled. I'm not very good with my words most of the time, so Google for somebody like me is a godsend, absolute godsend. I love Google. If I don't know something, I just Google it. Or I get Scorpio to Google it, I should say. I hope some of you didn't know how to do that tonight, and it's given you inspiration for your miniatures. Oh, that would make an absolutely awesome diorama, Renegade Shank. I'm sure you could add rags to some goblins. My actual, it'd be a good idea for my Goblin King trophy as well, actually, to use that effect for that miniature, and you could have the goblins cleaning the trophy. That's it, exactly. Yeah, so it's just simply painting up the base, and we'll just add a black ink wash to that, and we'll put black around the rim of the base. Like I say, a super simple, easy paint today. And that's, like I say, it's still wet now, but once that's dried, it'll give a bit more of a powdery type of look to the metal. But as you can see, awesome stuff. Very, very nice. Okay, let me see if I've got anything else to show you before I say goodnight. I don't think there's anything left to show you. You've seen all the different miniatures from what I got left from my Greek Odyssey. I will be back this Thursday with some awesome more minis to paint. I haven't decided what I shall be painting this Thursday, but I'm sure it'll be something awesome for you all.